Hi, welcome back. Aurum here. Today we continue our playthrough in Zenless Zone Zero version 2.5 to be fuel for the night. Last time, as you can guess, the part 9, technically the last video is part 10, not part 9, because part 9 got corrupted and literally missing. I keep searching just in case it was on my phone or in recycle bin or something, but no, it's nothing, it's gone, turned into ether or something, I don't know. So yeah, let's do a bit of recap. I will recap both the event that was corrupted and also the event in part 10, which is technically the last video, not part 9. First thing first, at the end of part 8, we seen what happened in the morning after Sun Guang give us, what is it called again? Osmanthus cake, which technically she already did in the last day, in yesterday, basically yesterday, the day before, at the beginning of the quest for 2.5. So this is basically proving that she lost some memory, which we know already, I mean the player know. And suddenly a scream happening outside, and then the sky turned purple. And once again, for the third time, Valium High has this uh, hollow crisis again. Compared to the other location we've seen so far in New Eridu, I feel like maybe because we didn't see them in, I mean, we don't know something behind the scene, right? But currently, Volume High, to me at least, are the only location where this hollow disaster keep happening over and over and over again. I don't know what's wrong with this Lemnian hollow. So yes, after that we go outside and then we meet Mr. Lu for some reason, and he was talking about the whole thing. Oh, this is the time for you, Sun Guang, to do your true duty, protect the glory and honor of the Zyunku Summit by sacrificing yourself, I mean, by using the sword to purify the evil that currently happening and blah blah blah. He says something like blah 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 so long, and he said, "Nope, we're not gonna do that." And then we just ran away from him, and then using the back door from the Shiban Temple, we first meet with the Spook Shack. This is interesting because in the last disaster in Film High, which is during the Isolde, the whole Defense Force thing, we never seen Spook Shack before. And I think I said as well there in 2.3, I believe. No, it's 2.2, so it's not in. Yeah, I don't think it was before I do the recording. So basically, I said before that where is Spook Shack at the time? Why they not here? I mean, they technically strong enough to handle this thing, but then again, maybe not. But still, at least they present to evacuation or something. But this time they did, and also including Lucia and Yidari, which, to be honest, either Lucia and Yidari was interesting because both of them technically not living in Valium High. Well, Alice as well actually. Manato and Yuzuha are the only one who actually live in Valium High as far as I remember. So I guess there was technically at the beginning in the morning, I guess they do some, I don't know, maybe playing together or something, I don't know. And then suddenly something bad happened, just accidentally, coincidentally, just so happened to be when all of them present in Spook Shack. But well, it is what it is. It's good, I guess, because they're present. Especially Yuzuha. Yuzuha and Manato technically should be supposed to be there in the first place, especially the one with, during 2.2, but sure, I guess this time around they did here. And after that, they decided to do evacuation, which is good, okay. And then we meet with the Defense Force. They're talking about another problem again in Film High, and then I don't know, I don't remember what they said. I think it was something to do with that either someone informed them about something that's gonna happen, probably C1, E1, C4 or something, maybe, or just because it's happened suddenly, right? Or maybe the Krampus, I guess, tell them after the data that was observed by Zhao in the last day, technically not the previous day. So Devon Force just stand by there in the morning, and suddenly thing happen, and then they do what they did. And then, of course, they actually gonna help evacuating civilian. After that, we met with Shuban Temple member, the other one beside Mr. Lu. We saw the other, and then Sun Guang said that, okay, we can do this without doing the Qingming sword stuff. What? And then Jufufu using with not using with instruction, using Sun Guang instruction, basically trying uh, to purify the black flower which appear in around the film height, and it took a while to do that. So maybe this, and after that they said, oh, this is not as fast as we thought, but they still teach the other one, and then suddenly Mr. Lu come and then said, you should go to the bottom of this, go to the hollow, to your honor, to the glory, for the glory of the Yonko Summit, blah blah blah. It's what I don't really understand. I mean, the whole glory thing. And before he was talking about shaming the Yonko Summit, blah blah blah, which I guess from his perspective, Yonko Summit has fallen down after the event in New Erido thing, the event 11 years ago, I guess, and he's still traumatized on that. I don't know. We will see. And so we decided to go anyway to Lemon Hollow because, of course, there's nothing we can do besides doing that anyway. And the only way to do that, obviously, to use the Qingming sword. Before we go to Zhao and Lock Spring come back. Oh yeah, I remember I was saying that. Oh, maybe. Well, I don't think. I don't remember where I said this, but I don't think I do it in recap as well because the video got corrupt. At the beginning of part 9, supposed to be part 9, I said that, oh, maybe Enzo gonna repair Lock Spring and then turning it into Sport, the character, the bamboo that was added during, I mean, with Sun Guang, but we still haven't seen the bamboo yet. Who is Sprout? I don't know. But then after I saw Zhao and which was come with Lock Spring. Okay, maybe the theory that I said at the beginning back then in the Cortot video is actually not true. There's no such thing as Sprout. I don't know where Sprout still. I don't know. We're gonna see that. And so four of us go into Lemnian Hollow to the same location, the factory, the old factory, and then when we arrive, because of the hollow concentration was so thick, we hallucinated on something. This hallucination, Zhao said, similar to what happened with Dialin and Banyue back then in 2.4, in the sense that they heard their own voice telling them about something, depending on the person different. But somehow, our character, Bele, the one that I play with, actually hearing Sarah, which is weird. Why we hear Sarah, not Bele? Something wrong with this? What is this supposed to mean? Not to mention, so that's the only two. So if Zhao heard her own voice, we heard Sarah. Meanwhile, Sun Guang didn't actually tell us who she heard of, but she was stunned after the hallucination. So we don't know what she saw, maybe something important, but we never seen, or at least throughout this Be the Blade commission, we didn't see anything that tell us what she saw. After that, we meet with one of the black flower, and then again Sun Guang try to use purify, but as usual the white Sun Guang appear, and then she the one who do the purification stuff, and then she's talking about something blah blah blah, promise blah blah blah, and I mean we all know what's gonna happen to her because we already done the video. And so we go to the area where we meet with this container. Inside the container, we saw the statue. And in the statue was without a head and a hand. At the time, we don't know about that. And Lok Spring say something that is Sun Guang. No, what am I saying? Sunflower. Sun. No, what? Not sunflower. Sunbringer. Why I keep? It's not okay. Basically, Sunbringer statue. So apparently, Sunbringer was being portrayed as a god or something. This is connected to what Sun Guang say in part 8 when we talk with her one-on-one in the after the roof thing, the roof scene in part 8 in the video that I recorded. So this is a story that Lok Spring heard in the past. Apparently in Sky Island. I don't know where this Sky Island come from. The story about Sunbringer is kind of weird. I don't understand. Basically, Lok Spring heard this from someone else who also heard from someone else. They're talking about this thing in the past. I don't think Lok Spring present during the event of Sun Guang. No, what Sunbringer thing that he was told that he was talking about at that time, at this time. So he was talking that when Lok Spring, I keep calling Lok Spring he. I don't know what gender. So Lok Spring say that soon there's a few story. There are two story actually. The first story was that Sunbringer went missing after. I don't know. There's two side. So there's two possibility that Lok Spring said. The first one was that there are some people, the same people who worship this statue, and then they decided to not decided they changed basically because what Sunbringer did we don't know the detail. I mean something to do with leading them to I don't know the volcano. I don't know the detail. There's something basically this whole story about Sunbringer feel weird. I feel like they add this for the future, obviously not for 2.5, but for something maybe 3.x. We don't know yet. I mean, the Lok Spring himself, I feel like this is for 3.x. But my point is, the story about Sunbringer, I feel like, I don't know, feel really weird in terms of world building for Zenless Zero world. Like, first the whole Sky Island thing. What is this Sky Island? I never seen one. Nobody ever say anything about that. And there's one character who actually talking about Sunbringer back then in Yanagi Quest, right? Yanagi Quest, the one where the section six, what am I saying? Trap in simulation thing, right? The one caused by null fasting. This is basically Exaltis, I think. I mean, we know that it was Sarah, the one who told the null fasting. Anyway, we know about that. My point is, during that time, one of the investigator, the one we actually meet him again back in the other event, one of them was being the one who come to Yidari Tarafi thing, the one who give the computer to things, I mean stuff. He was the one who mentioned Sunbringer. And that's the only information in game so far, I guess, about Sunbringer. So this thing that we learn here, I don't know why, but do people doesn't know the story of Sunbringer? I mean, it's a martial group, and the story that Lok Spring say, I feel like a bit of ancient, like something happened in before technology a thing. But then again, we know that Sunbringer are the one who create Bangbu in the first place, the whole martial group thing. So I don't know what's going on with this worship stuff, Sunbringer missing. I don't know. We're gonna see there probably in the future, but so far I didn't buy it. I don't know why. And after that, we actually go to the actual recording that I record for part 10. In there, we just keep searching the factory, and then we found this, the inside the factory where we actually meet. No, we actually barely come around first because Sun Guang need to rest, and we meet with again this miasmatic mirror image thing of our sensei or our teacher Nicole. I still don't know who created this. Is it the creator who showing us this because the creator want us to do something? I don't know. Yeah, I still don't know about this. I mean, like I said before, this miasmatic mirror image only happened to be when we need it, like our character need it. Like if we see random people in this image miasmatic thing, then well, sure, it's random, but it's not random. This is every single time. It's always been the character we want to see. I mean, Bele want to see, and also giving the information Bele need, which is what? What this is supposed to mean? Why? Who is this? Who creating this thing? I don't know. We're gonna see that. Not to mention, uh, Sensei. I mean, Carol Sensei talking about the Qingming sword, and also Tailless, which was Miyabi sword. And I assume this whole thing about the miasmatic mirror information will be important for the future Void Hunter. I feel like all the Void Hunter have the same similar thing on their weapon. I don't know. It's just me. But she said something about the way to cure the Qingming sword curse. We don't know yet. We haven't actually figured out what uh, she was trying to say, because when we go inside the area, open world area, I said, oh, this will become the boss fight or something, which has a lot of black flower, and then the beetle, the one we fight for copying Sun Guang's skill, appear, and then Sun Guang do the stuff, fighting it, and then the white Sun Guang basically use the free precaution thing, and then they disappear. I mean, what Sun Guang disappear, and then after that Sun Guang become, I mean, not lost. She her 5 cent is reduced for the time being. That's the last thing we did, and then we go out of the hollow. After that, everything in the Phelim High somehow fine, because of course. And before we end the video, Dialin come, but before Dialin say something, Zhao was gonna say something. I believe it was actually I blah blah blah. So what is this supposed to mean? Is this important? I think this is for character, for a Zhao character story. Well, we don't have character Zhao character. Basically, Zhao character, just like Dialin, the short amount of information we got from Dialin Pass, basically, where we talk with Dialin in the swing. That's the only the only thing we know. I mean, I will never watch the YouTube video on any character, because I believe all those information should be in game. So hopefully they are, because I didn't watch, so I don't know. Maybe they are in the game, hopefully. But yeah, this Zhao thing, we're gonna see maybe next what Zhao has to say to us, and that where we left off. We're gonna go talking to the people, and I think I saw Mia be there in the gate. So we're gonna talk to all the people that present in Phelim High, and then we're gonna see what we supposed to do with Sun Guang. I mean, we know that she will be fine, because even in the live stream, I mean, one of the cutscene was the mayor doing something, basically appointing the Sun Guang to become Void Hunter, right? Not to mention the Dead Market literally say Sun Guang as Void Hunter, and the character that I have, I mean Sun Guang, in the character description is already has Void Hunter title. Not to mention, I did an oopsie in one of the episode before that we start the event, the Radio Chronicle for Sun Guang, and in the beginning there, she was doing the first mission as Void Hunter, so everything will be fine in the end. I just don't know how currently. At first, I thought it will be gonna be Siwan, the one who helped us, but we didn't see Siwan. Yeah, where is he? Maybe we still have something. I don't know if it's in Hollow, maybe in Hollow Zero, because in the beginning of the story, remember Hollow Zero was there's some fluctuation in Hollow Zero. Maybe the creator is actually in Hollow Zero, and Siwan, after searching something in the factory, go to Hollow Zero to search for the creator, maybe. Or maybe the cure has something to do with again, Carol Sensei, the thing that she was to say, she gonna say, we don't know yet. I don't even know if we ever gonna see the continuation for the Carol mirror image stuff, miasmatic, I don't know what to call it again. We will see that soon enough, I guess. So yeah, that's a bit of recap in the last two episode. So this recap is a bit extend because of the Koro file. 20 minutes, it's fine. Anyway, let's go in. So we continue from where we left off. We're gonna talk with everyone, I guess. And actually, we're gonna see the title first. I don't remember what the new subcommission title basically. I believe we have two more, right? I think I did check one time in the beginning when we in the first episode basically for 2.5, but I don't remember how many of them. I don't even remember the title. So yeah, let's see. Are we actually almost done, or we still long, or the thing is still longer? Still longer. We haven't seen a lot of scene by the way from the live stream, like the ballet with the golden eyes thing, and we see Miyabi in the and also Defense Force, and also yeah, there are a lot of stuff in the cutscene. They're still missing, so we're gonna see more of the story. Okay, I just realized something. So remember I said in episode 8, no, in part 8, I said about, oh, this Lila, there's no story for this event. What is it? The Shadow Reptile class, the beginning or ending. But I realized after I chat with Lila, and then, wait a minute, Zhao, and I remember this event start actually by talking to Zhao in Film High, near the thing, the cable car. So I guess it has story. So just because we hear, let's just see what Zhao has to say at the end. I think I remember because of Lila talking about that. Zhao was basically mentioning about the text stuff that we need to check something about tops. I don't know. Let's see what she has to say. I mean, this is not part of the story, but let's see. Just Super Sashimi here. Why did you come here yourself? I gave you a moment ago. Everything went up now, and now you did already good job with my commission. Okay, just now all I asked you to collect, all that I asked you to collect has safely made its way into my hand, and it to match your expressive efficiency. I naturally rush here at top speed to thank you in person. Okay, you already? My bad for not being clear from the start. Don't sweat it. All those supposed leaks spreading through gaming lingo are just bad I planned ahead of. Okay. I wanted to help me collect this chat log just to confirm if the messages have really been leaked and turned into a trap to catch prey, and as for those speculators who fall into the trap, even if they were there on this insider info, they only end up being led down the wrong path. So naturally, the original leaker, having lost their value, will be ruthlessly thrown under the bus to take all the blame. As for what happened next, that's beyond your clearance level. Bella is a trade secret, you know. Okay, I don't know what is it important. I don't think so. Yeah, always mysterious. Even without knowing the full picture, you're still willing to help me. You really are innocent, naive. But I can make any promise too easily. So let's just say let me stay mysterious. Let's keep our relationship close at distance, helping each other while avoiding harm. That's the most comfortable distance for both parties in this deal. Anyway, regarding this event, I sincerely thank you for your help. Please accept the full payment from Krampus without hesitation. Okay, so that's it. I don't think that's mean anything. Just one-time thing, as usual, like every other event. Yeah, I think it's done. Okay, before we start that, let's the report. No, actually, let's read the main story title. Okay, Qingming Curse. Interesting title. I mean, I guess obvious title. Continue main story, season 2, chapter 6. Let's tell everyone at Yunko Summit about what happened earlier and see if there's any way to help Xiaoguang recover. And I think Miyabi, because Miyabi present here, She important because the Taylor stuff. Okay, speaking of Miyabi, where is Yushuan Shifu? Why is, I mean, I keep saying this. The reason why Yushuan Shifu missing because so that we, so that Chun Guang basically use the sword in the story. Because if Yushuan Shifu here, I don't think we will use the sword in the first place. So the developer, the story, that what the story department decided, oh, maybe we should remove Yisuan from the story for this moment because can have can have Sun Guang using the sword if Yisuan Sifu present or something. I don't know. We will see where she went during this whole thing. I thought she gonna go to Velum High because the thing that she said with the mayor, but I don't know. Okay, so let's continue. Let's go. Oh, before that, let's check notification if there's something new. Oh, yep, one new information here. Post. This is the same one who post this. Was in heaven. Okay, so he update the post. It's me again. Earlier I saw a post about the white flower at Philimo Heights. Oh, you won't believe this. When I come back today, they turned black. Oh, basically, yeah, they explain what happened last time. I mean, this time around in Philimo Heights. Like they'd been contaminated by something. I tried to get a closer look, but some disciples from Yoku Summit stopped me and saying it's too dangerous or whatever. Does anyone know what's going on here? This is seriously freaking me out. Now it looks completely inedible, sadly. Swallow it whole, say. Guess what? Guess I find mon. What your name? Is this black? It's look. Yes, someone exactly thinking like me. So, for those who doesn't know, I keep saying this. The flower to me is not white. It's actually blue, navy blue something. And this one as well. This is not black. This is like darker blue or something. So I don't know. This guy, no. Guess I film gonna guess whoever that was. Are you colorblind, Opi? What are you talking about? It's clearly black, isn't it? I was there and I heard people around calling it black flower. Let's be real. White flower turning black make way more sense, right? You can't exactly say they turn into deep blue, can you? Okay, so it's a joke, I guess. Oof. I guess well, thankfully the game actually recognized that this is not black and white. This is light blue and dark blue. Anyway, moving on. Coconuts say, I saw that thing too. Haven't you noticed? There's miasma on this black flower. I used to work at Penian Hollow, so I know this is definitely the smell of miasma. Long-term exposure to this stuff can seriously damage both your mind and body. You better steer clear of it when you see it. Cherry's Life say, what you said is really scary. Oh god. I did see a few people standing around the black flowers taking photos, and then one of them suddenly fainted. I thought it was the low blood sugar or something, but now it seems they were affected by the miasma. But then again, why would miasma appear in film? Yes! Good question, Cherry's Life. How miasma appear outside of Lemnian Hollow? Is this some kind of plot? I mean, is this a diversion by the creator, or maybe creator wanting us to use the sword? And since the creator know the sword was currently around Valium High, there just did it. There's a bigger thing glooming around. This is what C1 understand, I guess. We're gonna see C1 soon. Maybe in Hollow Zero, actually. Like I said. Anyway, ultimate pessimism. This is crazy world. Anything can happen. Hell, the whole Wi-Fi Peninsula could blow up tomorrow for we all know exactly what happened. What's wrong with Wi-Fi Peninsula in the past few patch? That's all. You think New Eridu would be better off if Wi-Fi Peninsula blow up? If we are going down, it's all go down together. Let's everything burn to the ground. Okay. Okay, sure. That's all. Okay, this is that. All new stuff from internet. I guess it is. Interesting update for that. Okay, so let's go actually start the quest after 30 minutes doing recap. Hopefully it's not corrupt. The file not corrupted again this time. I still don't know the cause. Oh, well, let's go back down first. Okay, so we start from here last time. This is where we said goodbye to Zhao and Dialin, and let's go talk from first. I mean, from the beginning. Orphe, Magus, and Sid. What you gonna say? Anata. Magus say Anata. It's you. You okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm good. It's the result of everyone combined effort. If we managed to resolve this disaster without any hiccup. Things got a bit messy, not along the way, but at least it turned out well. No one got hurt. But the higher up said the HSO will be sending someone to take over. They're more experienced in handling the aftermath of such situation. And I see the HSO member there, Miyabi and Yanagi. But we, a bold squad, will stick around to help. That's right, even without mission from above, we got our own thing to take care of. And besides, we got bad feeling about this ice something. We will see you guys actually in the next cutscene. I don't know when. Yep, both Magus, the Spook Shack, and also Section 6. The Limna Hollow issue still hasn't been completely resolved. What will happen next? Is anyone guess? Okay, I mean, of course they don't talking about. They don't know. Okay, this guy doesn't know about Sun Guang, so that makes sense. Even though technically, currently, we walking here with Sun Guang in our back. Like I think we were holding her, like for some reason. I mean, technically, right? So and Dialin gone, and then we alone, using our body, carry Sun Guang walking through this. If this is anime, it's actually the scene, and everyone just they didn't ask anything about someone with me here, Sun Guang. I mean, let's just continue. Really good to see you again. By now, you probably heard that thanks to combined effort of the different force and some kind citizen, the Legend Hollow and Miasma crisis didn't in any casualty. That the silver lining in all this misfortune. Where everyone from LS? Yeah, where everyone else? Mana tahu lu si dari all taking care of the fragrant citizen? However, we don't know how disaster stopped either. The ever expanding hollow just can yeah, because of us. You didn't know that? Maybe someone else went to the hollow and do something. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's possible. This guy a real hero of the yes, that's me. And someone behind my back here. You guys didn't see that? Sure. Okay, let's just go. Okay. Hey guys. You here too, Foxy? I mean, I don't know if you noticed me, Abby. I've been living here for the past couple of months. I am a disciple of this temple behind you. Anyway, Bele, you just talking to a different force saying about the same thing. Anyway, we received new and come to provide support, but for some reason, only the master. But for some reason, okay, only the master from Yuku Summit seems capable of dealing with the abnormal miasma here. Okay, therefore, our main duty is to protect the citizen. This is interesting, right? The miasma stop. Nobody can do anything about that. Even like only Yuku Summit. Why don't we teach everyone, like any HSO member or I don't know, Defense Force as well, teach them how to use this mystic art? So because this is hollow, like Lemian is one of the hollow, then why we don't teach how to use this mystic art stuff so they can handle the miasma as well? I don't know. Anyway. Unless into a plain hollow, my Tylus has some effect above miasma, but not much. Oh, okay. It seems I still need to undergo more training. What about the other one? Asaba and Sukaku are out of field duty to examine the charge occurring in Miasma Hollow at close range. Okay. This crisis come out of nowhere and it's quite a difficult situation. Come out of nowhere? I think we're talking about this before. Anyway, I don't know. I don't remember actually. I hope things will get better. So where is Iswan Sifu? Oh, everyone there. They also another HSO there. We saw Fan Yinhu, Ju Fufu, and Mr. Lu. Huh. This is the main story. So technically, this talking here is optional. So I guess they didn't realize that we're carrying Sun Guang currently. But this guy should probably know that. Let's see what Mr. Lu has to say. We're still talking about the glory stuff. I wonder how you ended up doing. Oh, there's no. Okay, let's see. You finally are reunited with the everyone seems happy and relieved that the Hello Christmas has been solved. Okay. Look here, Sun Guang, she lost her sense. Okay, speaking of, I think I forgot to mention that in the beginning of part one of the recap, actually talking about Jufu and Paninhu and why they seem to act different towards Sun Guang, at least this much. So I guess they just, you know, afraid of Mr. Lu or something. I don't know. But let's see what they have to say this time around. Because I believe you who are the one who call Sifu, right? Because she care, I mean, she worried about Sun Guang memory starting. So I don't know why they didn't at least say something to Sun Guang. Why it need to be us, Bele, alone? Like, come on, you are know her more than me, technically. He's behind me. She's behind me. Where is she? So where is she? Okay, so I thought we're carrying her. Is she somewhere else? No wonder no one say anything about Sun Guang. At least the one in that we meet before. What happened earlier is the hollow. So where is Sun Guang?
なんてこと。確かにフォローを丸ごと元に戻すなんてこと、まともな代償じゃ効かないことはわかるが。
Okay, this guy doesn't know about the thing. I guess I forgot to mention that we're talking alone with White Sun Guang, the whole thing about maintaining balance between the thing inside the sword.
お主がついていながら、なぜそのようなことになったのだ。
Wait, what? Okay, I guess they assume. Wait, no, Bele say something wrong here. I think Bele said because of me, Sun Guang do this. Even we thought technically the reason why she become is because of she used the sword to purify the black flower. Is that actually what happened? What? Bele, are you saying something wrong? I think you're saying something wrong. Because, I don't know. No, Bele. I think you, what? Oh, Bele, the reason Sun Guang is because the flower. It's not because she blocking the attack of a beetle. That's not, I mean... No, it's not. The result will be the same because she doesn't use Qingming sword when fighting the battle. Technically, she only use it to purify the white flower. What's going on? Why did Bele? I don't know. This doesn't make sense.
人々を救うべく献身することは生命権の権主にとっての定めとはいえこれほど早く消耗させてしまったことお主が無関係であると言えるのか
I don't think, I mean, we should just don't tell that part, I think, because Mr. Lo gonna say something like this, we know about that.
老子おっさんなら
I don't understand this direction of the story, by the way. Where is Sun Guang? She's not here. Why? I don't know. Why did Bele? I don't know why. I don't understand why Bele say something. Anyway.
今は楊春公の体が最優先だ。弟子たちに古文書を調べさせよう。何か和らげる術があるかもしれぬ。
私も手伝います、同志。みんな、ここのところフォローの騒ぎのせいでずっとてんやわんやでしたから、しばらくは ゆっくり休んでください。
So where is Sun Guang? Why we don't see her?
特にお弟子ちゃんはちゃんと疲れをとってください。本当に頑張ってくれたんですから。いいです。それでは今日はここまでです。進展があったら私と陸老師からみんなにお知らせします。
I don't know. The whole thing with Bele, the whole thing with Sun Guang blocking the battle, I don't think it matter much. I don't know. I feel like that just, I don't know. I don't know. This direction is weird. Why? I don't know. I mean, the point is that we're gonna do something with Sun Guang, but how they reach that conclusion, how they reach that to lead this story, I don't. Why did I don't know. And not to mention, where is Sun Guang? We didn't see. Where did Sun Guang? I thought we just come here. I don't know. Sun Guang in the room already. And how did we bring? Did we bring Sun Guang to the room and then we go outside again and then everyone come back or something? I don't know the order of the event here. What? Anyway, come to think of it, on our way from the hollow just now, Sun Guang suddenly recovered from a moment. It is a coincidence, or maybe I suddenly back to her room and check. So she on her room. She was in her room. Since when? Who put her in her room again? Did I miss something at the end of last episode? Maybe. What? But we come from outside. We come from this direction. Well, they are still here. We come from this direction. But Sun Guang already in the room. I will check last video just at the end. So maybe I know actually. Are we actually go back to the room first and then go outside, say goodbye to Zhao and then Dialin come. And after that, everyone from Yoku Summit already come back at this point, and then we come back again here and they explaining the situation or something like that. I don't know. We will see, because that conversation is weird. Why Bele? Obviously, with or without Bele doing that, the result will be the same anyways. But why did Bele still saying? I don't know. I don't understand why Bele say something like that. It just will lead to miss. And whoa. Let's go back. He's here. C1 is here. Holy. Why C1 didn't come help us in the hollow? I don't know, but he's here. Meanwhile, Sifu is nowhere to be found. I don't know where Sifu as well. Let's see. Hello, brother. I mean, C1. You push open the door to Senior Xiaoguang room only to face an unexpected figure. Senior Ye initially stood in front of the desk contemplating. Upon noticing your arrival, she turned to face you in front of the desk. Did he read the diary? Hello. How did you in here and nobody see you? I mean, sure, I guess. And why are you here now? Where are you when we need your help inside that area? Since we last see you there, I thought you were gonna be there as well. Okay. It's not my fault. I still think whatever happened there, no matter what, even if we don't do, even if the battle did not try to attack us, Sun Guang will result in this. I mean, the same situation, because the Wat Sun Guang, the one who is still using the thing. So, and we know what happened with Wat Sun Guang. So yeah, so I'm gonna say this one. Yes. Explain. Why you always did this alone? And when this thing happened, you just come back. If you know, you should probably just talking to us before. Maybe thing wouldn't turn out this way. Okay, there's something that he hiding. I think I mean, like I assume probably about the creator. Okay, so yes.
こうして会いに来たのはあなたの力が必要だからです。より正確にはあなたの力なくして春光は助からない。
Okay. Remember last episode? I'm talking about in one of the past episode, past patch, we actually save Vivian from corrupting using our ice power. Remember that? Ooh, something interesting back then. So I guess did she one discover some maybe our teacher record or something? So that's the hint, I guess. So we're gonna purify the sword or something. We'll see.
あなたも知っての通り、僕は不覚にも一時的とはいえ、始
Yeah,
まりの主
yes,
の
I
体に
I
甘んじてきま
expect
した。
as much the whole
ですがそのことによ
connecting
って
thing.
僕の意識もまたあの存在とつながったのです。
Yep.
そこには生命権、そして始まりの主に関する
Yes, yes. The connection between the sword and the creator. I expect this.
その複雑さゆえに細部は省きます。
Oh, okay.
結論から言うと、生命権の
Yes,
力
I
の
know
一
it.
部は始まりの主と同
Yep.
質のもの、
I expect this
始まりの主に由来するものだという可能性すらありま
Yep.
す。
because of again the developer note, the developer behind the scene thing that they said during November for the 21st. The one that I read in the Wikipedia, even though I thought it was something that Iswan Sifu say back then, but it's not. It's actually from the developer note, the one where the original. I mean, I keep saying this before. The Qingming sword was originally an etheric matter found in Neon Hollow. So yeah, no wonder the creator won the sword in the last episode, last patch 2.4. So yes.
生命権そのものについてはもう随分と調べてきましたが、反動を抑える方法の
Yeah,
探求
I
に
see.
進展がありませんでし
If
た。
we destroy the creator, the course of the sword may go on. I see.
鍵は始まりの主にあったのですから。
Okay.
それから僕は可能な限り古の文献を調べ、秘密のありそうな廃墟
So, what I don't understand about this revelation is, I mean, I don't know this. I mean, because it's the hint everywhere. The hint about this thing. Why did Siwan didn't just tell the Shinku Summit, we can do this together? I think that will be better. Why he need to do this alone? I still don't understand that reasoning. I mean, he didn't explain anything about that yet, but I want answer. This whole thing, it can be done with every Yuku September. I mean, I don't know. Maybe okay. Maybe because we know that the Qingming sword is kind of like the proud, not the proud, an important thing for Yuku Summit. If Hiswan tell them this information, they will realize this is actually a bad sword or blah 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 or something instead of. So I guess it makes sense that way, but we'll see.
ラマニアンフォローと始まりの主に密接な関係があることはお弟子さんもご存知ですね。まさにその力を利用して生命権の代償を克服する方法、あるいは春光と剣の契約を断ち切る方法を探すつもりで
We
した。
should do this together.
その前に春光は
No, if he just tells Sun Guan about this, she probably won't use the sword until I don't know. The thing I saying this before, by the way. The people in 2.x, I guess, need to talk. They need to say something to other people if they own, like they keep hiding things, they keeping things secret, like especially if the thing they keeping secret of connected to the other people. Like, come on, why people don't talk? There's something I don't understand about this keeping secret stuff. I don't know.
文献に記された情報が正しければ、僕は
I mean, the problem is not actually the story this time, but how the developer decided to use this
外の世界を感じられる
kind
ように
of
してあげる。
storytelling to tell us about the progression, the story. I feel like there should be a better way to do this instead of you know, I don't know. If the term were correct, I can use the power that object to help necessarily establish the connection. Okay, you know a lot more than I thought.
です
Okay.
がそのエネルギーというのが不安定でして汚れなく強靭な精神を持つ導き手を介して春光の深層意識へと慎重に
Oh,
送り込む
okay.
必要があり
Before
ます
yeah. Speaking of this connection, I think I'm gonna do
エネルギーの本流が互いの精神世界を引き裂いてしまうでしょう
basically what C1 saying is we're gonna be the bridge that connect the thing. Anyway, I remember something. Remember Belle have a dream? Is that actually a dream or something that happened in the past? Maybe Belle and I think I said this before because of the Carol Sensei thing last episode. What if Belle and Sun Guang actually meet when they were a kid? So basically, Carol bring Belle and Wise maybe through to Yunku Summit to Helium High when they were a kid to investigate this Qingming sword thing. I don't know who she talked with, but maybe that is why Belle in Helium High at the time, and then that's how Sun Guang meet with her, and also how she become she like the osmanthus candy. Not to mention, Belle also questioning how did Sun Guang know in the past that goods could have osmanthus candy when we all know that Sun Guang has been in the Yokosummit temple in the mountain since she was a kid, right? So how did she knew about that? Well, maybe because it was something in the past. Anyway, and of course she lost that memory because you know the screaming sword. I guess I don't know. So for me that part is interesting, but I actually there's one thing that destroy the theory, I guess, because Belle doesn't remember that when I mean I guess when she was still a little, so she doesn't know about what happened when she was a kid. I guess I don't know how old Belle was. That 5 years old or something, 4 maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
僕の体は一度始まりの主とつながってしまった以上再びその力に触れようとすれば春光に危険が及ぶ恐
It's
れがあります
interesting that Yushuan come here didn't tell anyone as for me. I don't know this whole thing about keeping secret again. I don't understand this logic.
ですからこの導き手を担えるのはあなたしかいないのです
Okay, that's cool. Oh, let's see. Ask question about this Yunku Summit team. Let's see. What's your answer about Yunku Summit?
それはちょっと考えさせてでも釈園さんそんな大事なこと
Shakuen. That's how
ど
you
うして音楽さ
said
んのみんなに頼まな
C1
か
in
ったの
Japanese, huh?
今の僕はあまり運楽さんに
I
歓迎されない
see.
でしょうからこうして密かにあなたと接
Okay,
触しているのは
sure. I
彼らと鉢合わ
okay.
せること
Thank
を
you
避
for
けるためです
explaining the reason. I mean, I don't know. Did they gonna? I mean, Mr. Lu probably gonna say something bad about you, but I don't know about the other. Maybe the other. I don't know. Where's Shifu?
これには別の事情もあるのです
Oh,
願わくばあなたには知らないままでいてほしいのですがね
another story behind this. Behind C1 doing this solo. Let's see. Okay, so there are reason, I guess. Okay, so there are reason, so we're gonna learn about that, hopefully.
こんなことを言ったら驚かれるかもしれませんが
Wait, what? Are you gonna say that later or now? I thought you were gonna say that later.
これには別の
When
事
you
情
get
も
a
あるので
chance.
すこんなこ
But
とを
then
言ったら
you're gonna tell me anyway? Or is something different?
お弟子さん僕にとってあなたは今唯一の信頼できる人間なんです
What about my brother, Bele? I mean, Wise. He being sidelined a lot since 2.x. So maybe he can do that instead of me?
春光の妹の命がかかっています願わ
Oh yeah, where's Bele? I mean, where Wise? We didn't see Wise, by the way.
どうか正しい決断をお願いします。
I remember the last time we see Wise. Okay, I didn't talk about this before. So when we meet with Yokusame in part 9, the one that corrupted, we actually see Wise as well. And Wise said that he gonna search information about the creator with Fairy. I was like, what? That come out of nowhere? What do you mean creator? We're not talking about creator here. Why you somehow talking about the creator when everyone talking about the flower? At the time, we doesn't know that the flower, I mean, we still doesn't know if the flower is connected to the creator from the character standpoint, but from the player, I guess we know, technically. So why did Wise talking about the creator and then he just missing again? Where is he now? Anyway, moving on.
僕はこれからラマニアンフォローに入り、最終確認を済
What
ま
is
せる
this
つもりです。
object? We're gonna see that?
心を決めたなら、
Oh,
僕のところに来てください。
okay, so we're gonna need to go to the Holemian again to do the helping. Not here. Okay.
お待ちしていますよ。
What about the information about, the sensei thing? Is that going somewhere? We see Miyabi, maybe, I don't know, scenario lead. Not long after, Lock Spring walked out from the shadow. Seemed like it heard everything but didn't reveal itself for some reason. Okay, let's see what the reason is. Just as you are about to ask, Yo Guang seemed to notice something and start to mumble. Bele bele bele, something.
ここ
Oh, never mind.
とっても暗い。
So what I don't understand is Sun Guang currently standing? I thought she gonna be, lying down in the bed or something. Did they don't have a model for that, like a character sleeping? Because I don't know, how did she standing anyway?
何も見えない。何も聞こえない。何も感じない。
Yep, we know that.
リン、お兄ちゃん、みんなどこ？一人はいや。彼女ずっとこんな感じだ。まるで何か幻覚でも見ている。
Lock Spring, what did you say? She's been like this all the time lately. What do you mean lately? We just got back. Lately? That's a weird word to say, isn't it, in this situation? Should be, it's just been like this since we come back. Something like that. But lately, what? As if okay. Lately, we just come back from the hollow, Oxley. It's not lately. Of course, I trust him.
信じたいかな。
See, he in the
一緒に過ご
title,
してて
in the
悪い人だって思ったことは一回も
in
な
the
いし。
thumbnail.
それに
Yeah,
何
well,
より俊子の
Zhao
姉
as
ちゃん
well,
なんだもん。
actually. Zhao and
きっとこの子を傷つ
C1
けたり
in
は
the
しない。
thumbnail. Uh-huh. Well, we wouldn't have to hurt her. I mean, obviously, yeah, right. It was very obvious.
彼の目的が正しいとしても、必ずしも彼の手段が
This
有
is
効とは
foreshadowing.
限らない。
This is true. I think there will be another way, but let's try his way for the time being.
人間の善意は時にかえって悪い結果を招くこともあるんだ。
I mean, sure. I mean, why do you keep... This is a leading... This Lock Spring lead us to some direction here. Basically, something gonna happen if we do this. And probably something gonna happen to C1.
君の判断を疑ってるわけじゃない。けれど、この件は賢明な選択をすべきだと思う。
The only other option probably talking to Miyabi or something. Because, I don't know, the sensei stuff. That's the other option. But we actually have no more information about that currently. What the?
十分賢明
Zhao,
だと思うけど。
how did you... you just go back with Dialin to Krampus. How did you arrive? Did you turn back? What the... Zhao, how do you...
ザオさん、戻ったのか？
Yes. How?
こ 黒枝の方が片付いたから急いで戻ってきたの。
Holy.
案の定大変なことになってるね。
Did you go back to Krampus, which located in New Eridu somewhere, then come back to Volume High? And that took only conversation between the Shuban member and then Shiwan. That's some speed. Are you using jet? Are you teleport? That? Huh? If you maybe you went back and then you just reporting using telegraph and then midway you just come back. That make more sense anyway.
プロ騎士、現状から判断する限り、楊釈炎のことは信用してもいいと思うな。
You were the one who said don't trust him. Sure.
この前だって彼、春光ちゃんのためにあそこまでしたんだもん。計画の信憑性もまあまあ妥当だと思う。
I guess at the time you didn't know about C1. C1 is his mission is to save his sister since they were a kid, technically.
文学さんの方はいい先生
And
に見つから
yeah,
なくて大手だし。
where is Sensei? I mean Sifu. Why is Sifu missed? Is he important? A plot point somewhere? I don't know. We will see. Probably it should be a plot point. Hopefully. If it's not, then I mean let's just see.
ここで賭けに出るのが最後の手段ってのと同時に最善の選択かもしれないよ。
Well, it's not our last option. It is our best option. We still have other option. Carol, Anna.
うん、私もそう思う。状況はこれ以上
They
ない
keep
くらいやば
repeating
いし、
this one Sifu.
師匠の助けも借りらんないなら
There's something wrong with
私が
Sifu
やれることをやらない
somehow
と。
because they keep repeating her name sometime now for some time.
きっと春光だってそうしたと思う。
Just then, Lock Spring suddenly issue another string. Okay, Lock Spring, what happened with you again?
コアシステム異常。
I thought Enzo fixed you.
ロックスプリング？また何か不具合？
Is it? Don't tell me this malfunctioning connected to something else. Why didn't Enzo say anything then?
ごめん、少し席を外させてもらう。さっきから中枢機能の一部に不具合が
Is
起
this
きてる。
a plot device for something else? Is this something inside you?
心配ない。骨董屋の店長が約
Oh,
束してくれ
okay.
たんだ。何か問題があったら直接相
Wait,
談に来い
antique
と。
shop? Although, is an Enzo? Enzo is not. Oh, okay,
み
sure.
んなはやるべきことがあるから、僕のことは気にしなくていい。自分で修理に行ってくるよ。
As I said, Lock Spring and Sunbringer will be connected to the future episode. So, this is just giving us a foreshadowing, I
オッケー。
guess.
じゃあこの後はザオちゃんとプロ騎士で春光ちゃんをフォローに連れてこっか。
Again, without telling the other Yakuza meet. I don't know. This whole thing feel like, I don't know. We always sneaking in and then nobody knew what gonna happen. I don't know. Lock Spring leave. I thought the member will be somewhere outside and see Sun Guang standing still. I don't know. Is this actually standing still? So is a good person. Yeah, okay. Is the ending she deserve? I mean, sure. I mean, we know what's gonna happen, so I don't really. The praise of the King Sword is so heavy. This so if you didn't put her in the beginning about her brother, maybe this. I mean, I don't know. I have to think about this. Again, we go back to Lemnian Hollow. Are we gonna meet C1 in the new area again? We have 2 new area, by the way. This patch, unlike last patch, which literally 0. This method is going to restore her 5 cents. Okay, wait a second. Why? Because it's been an hour. So yeah, we will do a recap as usual in the beginning of the next episode. So yeah, until next time, bye.